All right, welcome to Football Scorecast. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our in-depth analysis.
Looking forward to this one.
You know it. Today, we're diving deep into one of the biggest matches in world football.
Oh, yeah, the Manchester Derby.
No bigger game, really, is there?
Yeah.
And to make things even juicier, we've got some fascinating stats and trends to unpack.
Always love a good stat.
Well, get ready for this one. Man City, they're in a bit of a slump. Can you believe it?
It's a slump. For City, that's not something you hear every day.
I know, right? Meanwhile, their rivals across town, Man United, they've got a new manager who's looking to write his name in the history books.
Should be a cracker. So where do we start with all this?
Let's talk about City's, well, let's call it a blip for now. Get this. They've lost seven out of their last 10 games.
Whoa. That's...
I know, right? As many losses as they had in their previous 105 games. Unthinkable for a team of their caliber.
Absolutely unheard of for a Pep Guardiola side. They're usually so consistent, so dominant. This is definitely new territory for them. And their title hopes are taking a real hit.
It's making things interesting, that's for sure. But, you know, derbies, they're a different animal altogether.
Oh, so yeah, form goes out the window in a derby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. But here's the thing. City have had the upper hand in recent derbies, winning 5 out of the last 6 in the Premier League.
Dominance right there.
Total dominance. But hold on, there's another twist. They've only lost once at home all season at the Etihad.
Ah, see, that's where it gets interesting. Their home form is still rock solid, but those draws at the Etihad, they tell a different story. A little crack in the armor, maybe?
United have to sense an opportunity here. City are vulnerable. They're there for the taking.
If United want to get a result, they have to pounce on this dip in form. It's their best chance.
And let's not forget, they have a new man at the helm, Ruben Amorim. He's come in with a bang. 2 wins out of 2 in Europe. Could he be the manager to finally break City's stronghold?
It would be quite the statement. Think about it. He'd be only the second manager ever to beat the reigning Premier League champs with different teams in the same season.
Wow. Talk about making history. Now, United haven't been great on the road, though. No back-to-back away wins since February.
A bit of a worry for them.
It is. But here's a fun fact. The last time they lost 4 straight away games to City, the 1950s.
Well. History repeating itself. Or are we about to see a turning point? It's what makes these matches so unpredictable. It's a clash of narratives. City's recent struggles versus their home dominance and United's new manager trying to overcome those away day blues.
Speaking of history, we can't forget the individual battles within the derby. Haaland and Foden for City are just 2 goals shy of Aguero's derby scoring record.
Oh, now that's a stat to keep an eye on. Will we see a new record set?
It's possible. And for United, you got to watch out for their captain, Bruno Fernandes. He's been pulling the strings in midfield, providing assists in his last 3 derbies.
He's a man for the big occasion. But it's not just about the big names, is it? Derbies are famous for unsung heroes stepping up.
Absolutely. You never know who might steal the show. All right, ready for another stat bomb?
Hit me.
City have the worst defense in all of Europe's top leagues since November. Who would have thought?
You're kidding? That's their Achilles heel right there. This could be United's biggest opportunity. Imagine Rashford's pace exploiting those gaps at the back.
Oh, it's going to be exciting to see how both managers approach this one tactically. Can Guardiola fix that leaky defense in time? Or will Amorim's tactics exploit those weaknesses? So much to consider.
So we've got City in a slump. They're worse than years, but they're still a fortress at the Etihad. United are under new management, hoping to take advantage of City's weaknesses, and their away form hasn't been convincing. It's Manchester bragging rights on the line, star players looking to shine, and tactical masterminds going head-to-head. It's going to be electric.
No doubt about it. Will this be the match that sparks City back to life and puts them back on course for the title? Or will we see United seize the moment and shift the balance of power in Manchester?
This derby is more than just a game. It's a battle for supremacy, a statement of intent. And we can't wait to see it all unfold.
Make sure you subscribe to Football Scorecast for more analysis and predictions on this huge match. We'll be back soon with more deep dives into the world's biggest games.
Until then.